Hi, welcome to another episode of 365 Unplugged.
Day 2 of Microsoft Ignite.
Yeah, we went to bed and got up in the same clothes. I am Loryan Strant. Not together.
Okay.
Not there's anything wrong with that.
It's not day 2, it's day 1.
It's still day 1. Shh, don't give away our secret. Yes, I'm Loryan Strant, and joined as always
By Alistair Pugin, and this is episode 2 of a 5-part mini-series coming to you live from Microsoft Ignite.
Yes. Announcements she wrote. Actually, one thing I forgot to explain, if anyone's looking at my fingernails as to why they're painted, is because a number of the ladies here at Ignite were showing on Twitter about their nail painting, and I thought, hey, I'm going to celebrate neurodiversity, and get my fingernails painted in the colour of the rainbow to support that, as is the colour of their logo. And I've also got purple for Teams.
Not for Prince.
Not for what?
Prince?
No.
Purple rain.
So, what are we talking about? We are talking about the apps inside of Microsoft 365 and the relevant announcements.
So all the new announcements coming to you pre-recorded. Is that a thing, pre-recorded?
No, it's just recorded.
Yeah.
Well, it's either recorded live, well, I guess it's pre-recorded.
Well,
But you can't be the recording. The recording is the point in time.
is it live?
This is very much like a Spaceballs thing. When is now? Then. But when's then? Now. Anyway.
And in South Africa, it's called Now. All right, what are we talking about?
So the first one, me, personal win. So I'm assuming this is purely because of my blog post, because, hey, I've already influenced a Yammer switch for animated GIFs. OneNote 2016 support has been extended to 2020, and they are introducing a dark mode.
The OneNote UWP or the OneNote app that used to ship
The
with
OneNote
Office?
2016, the one that comes in Office.
So there's no OneNote 2019 app?
No, so they're still pushing forward with OneNote for Windows as the best OneNote, but at least OneNote 2016 is not being killed off straight away.
But you're still running Office 2016?
No, I'm running 365 Pro Plus.
So how does this make any relevance to us as humans?
Well, then basically it's not being killed. It can still run. It's still supported. If you install it, it's still supported. And it's got dark mode. So those of us who are holding out, because I keep going to OneNote for Windows.
I hate the UWP version of
I
OneNote.
agree. And I'm happy for that to be on record. So, hello, Josh. For those who don't know, we're actually inside of a cage right now, and people are, hello,
And
there's Pat, there's Chris, people are just filming us. When we're filming us, this is very meta.
It's a film within a film.
Basically...
I don't care, it's rubbish.
Yeah, but I don't care about the new one either. The old one continues to run, and it gets dark mode, so I'm happy. Moving on, Outlook gets the ability to play my emails.
Is that
on iOS only, unfortunately.
Is that like when WhatsApp plays your WhatsApps inside of Android Auto in your car?
I do not know, because I do not use WhatsApp that much, nor am I that important that I need to listen to my messages. What I do from my scant reading of the blog post is effectively you will be able to say, Outlook play my messages. It's using Cortana under the hood. And it will tell you that, hey, you've got this many new emails that have come in overnight. This one received an hour ago from so-and-so, and it reads out the email to you.
I remember.
I've got applause for that, thank you.
I remember something similar back in my day. Rowdy Isha, one of the last tech heads, and Uriel, I forget his surname, I can't pronounce his surname, did a keynote at Tech Ed South Africa, talking to Outlook back in 2008. Please reschedule my meeting.
Oh, no. That was not Outlook they were talking to.
OCS.
That was Exchange Unified Messaging. So that was an Exchange 2007 feature that you could dial into Exchange and you could get it to reschedule meetings.
So this is not that?
This is not that. This is the Outlook mobile client playing emails for you and being intelligent. Then you can talk back to it.
On iOS?
On iOS only at this point.
Okay.
There's a thing I didn't really get a chance to read about whether it works with CarPlay and Android Auto. I'm not fully sure, but I don't care. I'm an Android user, so it's not on Android.
So what if I really typed really badly in the email?
I don't know.
Could Cortana be able to pronounce me going, you beep, 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 idiot, I hate you, die, beep, 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 beep.
Yeah. Anyway, so moving on to Whiteboard.
Ooh.
So Whiteboard has been around for a bit, and hello, Ali.
More people, wave.
So, whiteboard. So this is a feature that has been inside of. Oh, yeah, we can see behind us.
No, I'm looking for our logo on the window. Did you send something? Or they just typed it out?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Moving on, I'm
Yes.
sure our viewers are enjoying this particular...
Like a whiteboard, right? It's
Yeah.
like a whiteboard.
Yeah, I guess so.
See that?
So the whiteboard is actually now, as of last night I noticed it, available in the Waffle, the app launcher, inside of Office
burger
365.
menu.
The burger menu, yes.
For some people.
No, because...
This is an actual waffle.
No.
It's
The
not a
burger menu is when it's 3
lines.
Yeah, but the app launcher is a waffle because it's 9 squares.
Oh, these like gang signs now.
Yeah. It's that. The whiteboard is there. Basically, it's officially an Office 365 service now. So it's available as an app. That takes you to the web interface. It's now fully supported in Teams and all those kind of things.
Can you draw with your mouse?
I would hope so.
Okay, good man.
Yes,
I don't know. I've never looked. I only work on touch-enabled devices. So if that's
true,
why
yeah.
Mac users just hate me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they've got touch. They've got a strip. How exciting.
Oh, hey, that thing is...
I got a whole screen.
I like that, though. It's very, very cool. I do like the integration into the touch bar so that you can skip ahead to different slides. Magic. And if you're working in applications that are touch bar enabled, like Adobe Photoshop or Adobe Premiere, there's a lot of cool features in it.
I'm sorry. I thought this was the Apple
Wake
conference
up.
for a moment there.
Sleep.
So the next one along, Stream. So Stream got a pretty cool feature. Stream...
Do we talk about Stream?
No, it was in the blog post, so it's announced. So we can.
I didn't read the blog post.
But that's what I'm here for. That's why I did all this work while you just did the camera stuff.
Okay.
So Stream has a really great feature. So if hypothetically you're watching a video like this, and we didn't have this professional grade audio equipment, and there was a lot of background noise. So let's say I recorded a video or a meeting.
Oh, I know what that is, yes.
Thank you for catching up.
Yes.
Stream now will have the ability for you to remove background noise. And so it's using, I guess, what is this, AI or something that does the fanciness?
It's Cortana's ML listener.
Right, okay. So
You've heard it here first.
basically this will clean up the audio. So it's a turn it on, so it's not on by default, but you can say, yeah, this audio is a bit rubbish. You can clean it up, and it's basically a flick of the switch for you, the user who's consuming the content, and it gets rid of all the background noise. And it was amazing.
It's like a high or low pass filter, but this actually does exactly what Loryan says. It just drops out the background.
Yeah.
Magic.
Other things it can do is you can also record and edit and customize from the mobile app. So we could actually be recording this in Stream right now.
They want to challenge like Adobe Rush or...
I don't know what that is, but I guess it allows you to record on your mobile phone, and then you can clip it and edit it and remove some bits.
Captions.
Yeah, exactly, and GIFs or emojis
like
or whatever.
Camtasia.
Can you do that on mobiles?
Camtasia.
Yeah.
I don't
record and edit. And
not Camtasia.
Well, then it's not like Camtasia.
Adobe Rush. Well, I don't know if a Rush can record.
Is this the Adobe conference? We're talking Stream, okay?
Guest access in Stream.
Nope.
So they didn't announce it.
Nope.
They never mentioned anything about it.
It was in the Q&A. So a little bit of it. We MVPs have a pre-day where we get to see these announcements ahead of schedule. And we also get...
about it, though.
So you'll cut it from the video. But we also get to ask questions. And that was one question that was asked that I will not share the answer on.
We don't have an answer. We don't have a release date. We don't even know if they are going to fix it. This is a public service announcement that if you want your users to consume Stream and their guest users, it will not work.
I don't know who he is, just having a chat. And also additional language. So the transcription feature will actually be able to translate somebody into another language. So I think that's pretty cool.
Can it do Kiwi land and Aussie land?
We use English, so yeah, I guess so.
So like, what's his name?
Daryl?
No. Aussie Man Reviews. Is this going to sound...
No, that guy talks a little bit different from the rest of us.
Yeah, no.
So no, what it'll allow you to do is to, there'll be a video there, and instead of having to watch it in English, you can actually see the transcription and the closed captions in your native language. So
with Skype.
I think
Skype did it.
Yeah, which was demonstrated at Inspire or WPC a few years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is for the video recording though. So again, thank you, love this stuff. It means that a colleague can upload a video in Japanese or Afrikaans Actually, I don't think that's a
No,
support language.
there's no language pack for Afrikaans.
And yeah, that will be translated to English. Another one, just quickly, is the fluid framework,
Ooh, it was good.
which sounds like a developer thing, but it's actually an end user thing.
Well, they've been trying, right?
They have.
They've been trying with the tiled interface from Windows 8, and they're talking about extending that experience onto Xbox and every other device that you're touching, right?
Yeah.
And finally, they're getting there. Right?
So, for those who don't know what fluid framework is, a layman's interpretation, which I'm the layman here, is that effectively the content that you work with inside of Teams and SharePoint and PowerPoint and all this kind of content will be actually, you can work within the content. So what this means is that if you share a spreadsheet inside of a Teams conversation, I can edit it without actually having to open the said spreadsheet. It also means that we can create our PowerPoint presentations in a more kind of sway-like fluid experience, where the components build on the screen as we go.
Well, it's exactly that, right? I can create a 3-column table inside of Excel, and I can copy-paste that, stick it in Word, or stick it in an email message, and someone can update it there.
Yes.
And it'll write back to the original source.
So the question is, will the fluid framework replace Sway? We don't know.
Well,
Hasn't been announced.
It's not only that. So when you start looking at the user experience of these products, you now have what you're seeing with Teams and SharePoint. They're sharing the same tool chain, SharePoint framework. We're seeing a lot of that come through. There are a few, Microsoft has launched a few fluid apps.
They have, which we'll talk about shortly. But the last one I want to talk about is the Office mobile app. No, I'm not being distracted. But effectively, the Office mobile app, I don't know why for some reason the icon looks like a Mac-style icon, but allows you from a single app to basically create notes in OneNote, to use the Office Lens functionality, to create Word and Excel, PowerPoint. So with Word, you can actually scan text straight from here, or create a new document. You can, with an Excel, scan a table, create a new spreadsheet. PowerPoint stuff with some pictures, and it creates a presentation for you. Or you just basically go in, and this is the first time I'm doing it, it's creating a PowerPoint presentation now, and I can apparently create a full slide deck on my phone, because that's something that I do on the train.
Well, now you'll have one icon to go to and navigate to when you want to work with Office on the mobile devices.
Yes.
I think that's really cool. You don't have to download Word, and then download Excel, and then download PowerPoint, and download Lens, and you've got 14 different applications that you have to download out of the App Store in order to work with Office. It's really cool.
That's it.
And also, there's quite a bit of feature parity between what you have on your desktop, what you have in the web, and now in Office Mobile. So like you said, you can actually create an entire PowerPoint presentation. It will give you some design ideas, and boom, on the go.
Yeah, absolutely.
I see it working for tablets. Not so much on the phone.
Yeah, I think probably what it's probably good for. Again, good. Oh, congratulations.
Yes, I've got that.
I think probably where it would be good on the phone is perhaps where right now, for example, I might have an idea for a presentation I want to create. Instead, right now, what I would be doing is going into To-Do or OneNote on my phone and jotting down the notes. Instead, I could actually go into PowerPoint and start actually putting the content in and put the notes directly in there, and then it can start to give me design ideas and all those kind of fancy things.
All right. If you like this episode, please hit the subscribe button.
I'm going to do
smash
this one
it,
there.
bang it, do it, all that, and then enter the sweepstakes.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. We recorded it at Microsoft Ignite, and Microsoft is giving away Microsoft Surface earbuds to our Microsoft listeners. I'm just installing Microsoft.
Country dependent.
Country
It is not available in South Africa.
To enter, visit aka.ms/podcast sweepstakes before December 15, 2019.
And it's case insensitive.
Well, I didn't specify any case, did I? I just said podcast sweepstakes.
Maybe
You'd assume people just put it lowercase. That's our episode. Ciao, ciao.